Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you how to do this drawing tutorial of a cheetah that I found on Art Projects for Kids, which you can find on your on my Canvas page where it says online learning activities. There's she has tons of drawing tutorials that you can choose from. So we're going to do a cheetah. And the first thing we're going to do is up here at the top, we're going to make, this is going to be the top of his head. We're going to make kind of just a curved line. Not super curved, but just a little bit of a curved line. Okay, and then we're going to come from each side. We're going to kind of come down a little bit. We're doing it one side at a time because it's not really, you know, a typical shape. I can't just say draw an oval or draw a circle. And then we're going to come around and draw the bottom of his face. You can see how the sides are kind of flat, but where there would be angles are a little bit curved. So it's just kind of a organic like shape, like a muffin. Kind of looks like a muffin. Okay, now I'm going to come down about here, and I'm going to make kind of a W shape that'll stop on this line right here. The middle part will. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to come down a little bit, go up to that line, and then come around to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, then I'm going to make a curved line connecting those two. Okay, and I'm going to come down from there with two little lines making a point for the nose. Okay, and you can color that in later now. Then I'm going to come down and I'm going to make the mouth, and it's up to you. I'm going to erase those two little lines right there where it's overlapping, but it's up to you whether or not it looks kind of cutesy. Like if I did something like this, it's going to look more kind of cartoonish, or if you do something where it's kind of a little more straight, it'll end up looking a little more ferocious, I guess. I'm gonna make mine cute. So I'm gonna do something just kind of in between. I'm gonna go like two little curves and then some little spots where his whiskers will come out. Okay, now I'm going to do two curved lines that are going to start on kind of his muzzle, and they're going to go kind of in a little bit so that the bridge of his snout looks like it gets a little bit thinner, and then they're going to come around to where his eyes will be. So I'm going to start here, go kind of towards the inside, and then around almost to the side of the head. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go towards the middle, and then I'm going to go around and almost to the side of the head. Okay? Then I'm going to do two curved lines going this way for the eyes, and then a circle for the middle. And you can look up, I don't know exactly what their eyes look like, but you can look it up if you want to make them more realistic. I'm just going to kind of color them in right here. Okay, I'm going to come over here and make two curved lines on each, well, four really, for the ears. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and we have our head. We can go back and add the spots in a little bit. Now our body is going to be kind of long and going to kind of curve a little bit, like he's standing and just kind of watching for prey. So I'm going to start my line right here, a little bit outside of where his snout is, and I'm going to make it curve out a little bit, and then back in, because they're pretty slender. Okay, and I'm going to stop right there, and then I'm going to come over to the other side, and I'm going to come in a little bit. This is going to be a little more of a sharp turn. It's not going to curve quite as smoothly as this one does, but I'm going to come into right about here, and then I'm going to go back out and curve it back down to about the same place. Okay, now I'm going to turn these into legs and the bottom of its belly. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go around to kind of make that first paw. And then I'm just going to go up almost halfway to the middle of the paper. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Kind of get that little paw shape and follow it up to about the same place. And then down here I'm just going to make a line. Okay. Now you can go and you can add the little curved lines for his paws. You can add claws if you want to. Okay, now I'm going to add my back legs. So on each side, right about halfway, maybe a little more, maybe more like 3/4 of the way up his leg, I'm going to make a line that curves down to almost where his paw starts. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go up a little bit, and then down and in, and then just kind of come out and make that other little, the back foot, the paw, that's being overlapped a little bit by his body and his paw. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Go up and around and down, kind of back in a little bit, and then I'm going to come out and make the part of that back paw. And a few little toes. Okay. And you can go back, and if they're not even or you want to fix it a little bit, you can always pause the video or work on it afterwards. And then we need a tail, and you can put it on either side. I'm going to put it on this side. I'm going to make it come from right about down here where his back paw starts. And I'm just going to come out and go up almost to, I guess maybe where his kind of shoulder would be, and around, and follow it back down. And it's about the same thickness all the way. It doesn't go from wide to small, to thin like some of the other drawings we've done. Okay, so now the main shape of the cheetah, and I can go now and start adding some spots. And they don't have to be perfect circles or perfect ovals. Really, they're not. They can be if you want them to, just for the sake of the drawing. But I'm going to put a few there. Put some on his face. And put them coming down the side. The middle of his body, there's not any spots. But you can bring them in kind of. So I'm going to, and you can make them different sizes too. So I'm going to kind of just do mine quickly, but you can take a little more time. But you'll see what I mean about the middle of his body not really having spots. And I'll stop when I get right about to his paws. I'm going to put some here. And then I'm going to come back up and put some on this side. You can bring them in a little bit. And you see what I'm talking about with kind of leaving it open a little bit in the middle. And then I want to add some on my tail. And now, I guess I never really paid attention. And you can look this up. But they show the tip of the tail actually being striped. So I'm going to use some curved lines for that. So I never really noticed that. Okay, so we have our cheetah. All that's left is our background, and I'll show you what they did, but you could make yours look like he was out in the savannah. I mean, like, you could put him in just different places. You don't have to make yours look like theirs. He could be in his habitat. So I'm going to make a line back here. It's going to go across, stop at his body, so it's overlapping. I'm going to skip over. So now it shows that he is sitting up front, and this is the ground that goes all back behind him, where you could add other things if you want. I've got some little bushes. This almost makes it seem like he would be in a zoo, the way it looks. And they put some, they did some clouds like this. But you could kind of research their habitat, and try to make it look a little more like where they live. And so, when it is finished and colored, you should have something like this. Okay? When you're done, be sure to share it with me. Either go to my Canvas page and click on the share your artwork and make a Flipgrid video, or you can share it with me on Google Drive or email it. If you don't want me to post it on Flipgrid, you can just tell me in your video, because they stay hidden until I approve them. So you don't have to worry about that. But I would love to share your drawings because you guys are awesome artists. So thank you for drawing with me, and I will talk to you guys later.